All right, Friday Night Lights message number 2. So, let me start off with a couple questions that I've been asked the last 24 hours. Again, some of you asked me, what if I can only make 1 or 2 or 3 out of those 5 Friday Night Lights? That's totally cool, totally acceptable. Come down whenever you can. Register for the Heat on that Friday. Well, when in that Friday that you can do. I mean, if there's like, say, week 3 you can't do, totally fine. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. We go on a week-to-week basis. I would love every single one of you to participate in all 5 Friday Night Lights. But if in the case that you guys can't on a certain Friday or a certain 2 or 3 Fridays, totally fine. Don't worry about it. Just come down when you can. 2, what if I can't make Friday nights to do the workouts? It's kind of a sticky situation. If you can do the workout anytime, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, as long as there is a coach available to judge you, you can do the workouts. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Not that you don't have to. That you have to do it Friday night. I would love for everybody to participate in Friday Night Lights, but I know prior plans or work schedule or something like that. If you can't do it, totally fine. What I want you to do is just understand that if you're going to do it on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, as long as the coach is available, he or she will happily judge you. But if he or she can't because either the class is too busy or whatnot, we're just going to have to probably skip that week and just aim for the next week. All right? Just wanted to clear that up. And also this, what if I can't do the scaled version of the workouts? And just to clear this up, CrossFit headquarters, when they release the workouts for the next 5 weeks on Thursday nights, they don't release the scaled version. We created the scaled version because we created Friday Night Lights here for us. And since we wanted all of you to participate in this event, we understood like, hey, there's some individuals out there that may not be able to do the RX version of this workout. So we created the scaled version, and then that's how we created the in-house competition, Friday Night Lights, and that's where the scaled workout came from. Now, what if you can't do the scaled version of the scaled workouts? Perfectly fine. Don't sweat it. Totally cool. We will have scaled versions of the scaled workout available here at the box for you guys to do. Now, the only thing that changes is this, because every week we award our winners, our first, second, and third place winners on a week-to-week basis for our RX and our scale divisions. If you have to scale the scaled, the only thing that changes is that there's no podium. And that's fine. I mean, we're here just to enjoy ourselves, enjoy the spirit of the CrossFit Open, get together as a box, move some weight, get fit, get healthier, and have a good time. So again, the only thing is, to reiterate what I said, if you can't do the scaled version of the scaled workout, totally fine. We're going to have the scaled version of the scaled workout. The only difference is that we won't have no podiums to place first, second, and third for those. So by all means, don't let that cause any fear or doubt or anything in you. I still want you to partake in this event. I still want you to experience it. So come on down and still register for the CrossFit Open. All right? And those are the 3 questions that I've mainly been asking. And the next thing that I want to do is this. I want to cover some quick notes for everybody to know moving forward with the next 5 weeks. Some of you may want to write this down. Some of you, so grab a pen, grab a paper, go. Ready? Okay, ready. All right, so our heat times are going to be from 6 to 9 p.m. Now understand this. That is subject to change on a week-to-week basis, simply because we don't know what the workouts are, and they get released every Thursday night. So there may be some time in which we may need a little bit more time than that 6 to 9 period. So we may extend Friday Night Lights another half hour, another hour or so. Again, the subject to change on a week-to-week basis. How will you know that? When you register for your heat times. You're going to notice that there's a 5:30 p.m. heat or a 9:15 p.m. heat or something like that. So again, those are subject to change on a week-to-week basis. There may be some earlier heats, there may be some later heats. Just so you guys, so you guys are aware of that. It changes on a week-to-week basis. What else do I have here? Heats will be released every Thursday night between the hours of 8 and 9 p.m. Again, like tonight when they release the workouts, between 8 and 9 p.m. Myself, Vanessa, Jessica, the rest of the coaches will sit here and decide what our heat times are looking like. We will update that on Zen Planner. We will have the RX division and the scale division to register. And what I mean by that is when you register, you'll see it says scale or RX. When you go onto the website, CrossFitRevenge.com, and you check out the workouts, just like we do every day, it will have the RX version and the scaled version, and then that's when you get to choose. Oh, do I do the RX or do I do the scale this week? If you need to scale the scale, still register for the scale division. Scale division is for both those scaling it and those scaling the scale. So you have those two options, and just be very cautious about what division you're not cautious, but more aware of that you're registering for the correct heat, the correct division. Okay. And also, the WODs will be posted at between the hours of 8 and 9 p.m., like I just mentioned. What else would I like to let you know? Oh, Friday schedule. Friday schedule, as of right now, our last class is at 12 p.m. The entire afternoon will be spent here at Revenge, setting up for Friday Night Lights, getting everything ready for you guys. So again, just a quick heads up. The last class on Friday for the next 5 weeks will be 12 p.m. If any questions, by all means, just approach any of the coaches, and we'll inform you of any questions or things that you have to ask about that. So again, last class on Friday, 12 p.m. for the next 5 weeks. For those registering, make sure that when you register, you're selecting CrossFit Revenge as your affiliate and as your team. Because when you guys register, I get all these names here. Look at that. I get all these names. So far we have 86 people. Awesome. 86 people so far. Just make sure that you select CrossFit Revenge as your affiliate and your team. And last but not least, so on a week-to-week basis, we award our first, second, and third place winners. So this week, we are going to be sponsored by Farrell's Sports Bar and Grill out in East Meadow. What other way to get Levittown fired up and started with Friday Night Lights than having a bar sponsor us our first week? That's awesome. Now, so on a week-to-week basis, we're going to have a new company, a new organization, new business sponsor us. This week, again, thank you to Jessica Robinson, who also helped me out with this. Farrell's Sports Bar and Grill in East Meadow. It's on North Jerusalem, and it crosses right by Belmore Road. So thank you guys for that. Let me tell you what the first, second, and third place prizes are for both the RX and Scaled. Third place, you guys get 2 free drink cards. Second place, you guys get 5 free drink cards. And first place, you get a 4-hour drink bracelets. That's awesome. So, clearly the after party for Friday Night Lights will be at Farrell's Sports Bar and Grill. Now, let me clear this up. They're sponsoring our first week, but we're not awarding the first, second, and third place winners until week 2. Because when all the scores are submitted, then all the coaches will tally up the scores, will make sure everything's correct, and then on the second week of Friday Night Lights, we'll award the first week winners. So again, this week is sponsored by Farrell's Sports Bar and Grill in East Meadow, and we will be giving those awards not not this Friday, but the following Friday. So yeah, that's all I got to tell you. Look at that. Kept it under 9 minutes. See you guys later.